Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Nettie SimonOwens, Director of Assessment and Advancement at the Southern Virginia Higher Education Center. And we have a lot of exciting things going on at the SVHEC. We are extremely grateful to you for being present here and for joining us to learn and find out more about workforce and other initiatives at the Higher Ed Center. Workforce at SVHEC covers a broad range of local, regional, and even international efforts. At the SVHEC, workforce is about collaborating with various workforce professionals and training providers to meet current and emerging workplace and workforce needs. The needs of our regional employers are foremost in our efforts. We have a focus on improving workplace readiness and worker skill levels. We know that today, more than ever, the skills of our workforce are critical. Productivity and profitability are impacted by worker skill levels. Additionally, increased skill levels are commanded by new and emerging industries. Our employers need resources to develop their workforce, and our citizens, both employed and unemployed, desire the ability to develop their skills, making them more marketable for employment and promotion. Workforce at SVHEC serves in these capacities. A recent report by the Nelson Rockefeller Institute of Government cited the most widespread and arguably the most important way in which higher education institutions help support the competitiveness and growth of employers in their communities is through worker training programs. Workforce development, along with the best and most appropriate services and training, are critical to the future economic growth and vitality of our region. In our efforts to contribute significantly to the economic growth and development of Southern Virginia, the SVHEC's evolving workforce efforts are currently grouped into three areas: are initiatives, employer services, and events. The initiatives involve those comprehensive programs and offerings that the Southern Virginia Higher Education Center have initiated and operate. In particular, the Center of Nursing Excellence, the Advanced Technology Lab, and the USA Top Solid Institute. Now, I'm not going to say very much about the Center of Nursing Excellence because our next presenter, Patricia Thomas, will cover that particular initiative for us. However, I will say that the Center of Nursing Excellence was created to address the critical nursing shortage that we face in Southern Virginia, and that it is also designed to provide training opportunities and access to various healthcare industry sectors. Our Advanced Technology Lab is used for business and industry training and consists of primarily Amatrol and LabVolt training modules. The Amatrol modules provide industrial technology and control systems training in the areas of mechanical and electrical maintenance, electronics, programmable logic controls, PLCs, and pneumatics. The LabVolt equipment is used primarily at this time for dual enrollment training and serves as a training lab, hands-on training lab for our dual enrollment from Halifax County High School. However, it does have industry-specific applications as well. We collaborate with Danville Community College and Southside Virginia Community College to deliver the employer-specific as well as the dual enrollment courses. Our USA Top Solid Institute is representative of our international public-private partnership with Misler Software out of France. Our partnership has resulted in the establishment of the first and the only USA Top Solid CAD/CAM Institute in the United States. Misler Software invested more than $1 million in software to the Southern Virginia Higher Education Center to help establish the Institute. And of course, our Virginia Tobacco Commission contributed approximately $257,000 to help us with startup costs and operations. And we appreciate that. A little more specifically, the Top Solid Wood software is the only software on the global market that allows users to design and manufacture sophisticated wood products excuse me, in an integrated, seamless, beginning-to-end production process. Within the USA Top Solid Institute, along with our staffing, we have 12 desktop computers, a lab that is designated specifically for workforce training. And we also have a 12 Mac laptop mobile lab that is configured with dual platform of Mac as well as Windows, so that we are able to maximize the use of the computers as well as the application softwares that we're able to use as well. It also provides us to take our workforce training on the road, so to speak. We are able to deliver workforce training at employer sites or other places of preference because we do have the mobility of the laptops. And they were shown in the first slide. I was not standing there showing myself. I was actually showcasing the laptops that are part of our mobile lab. We also offer a variety of employer services. And they're grouped so that we didn't have to actually spell out all of them, but if the employer needs it and we talk to you about it, we'll do all that we can to help make sure that we can obtain them for you or provide them, if at all possible. But very specifically, the things that we have done in the last 4 years have been customized and specialized training, facilitation services, and project management. And much of what we do in collaboration with other existing workforce professionals and training providers. We're very much interested in maximizing the available resources, avoiding duplication of efforts, and reducing the employer's time that they have to use in coordinating the services that they tell us that they need. When working with employers, we are able to help identify workplace and worker skill training needs, communicate and coordinate these needs with the appropriate providers, or develop the training as needed. Workforce at SVHEC is committed to partnering with and serving the interests of the community that we live in and that we reach out to by coordinating specific events. One example of a regional effort that happened very recently this summer involved the Tri-County Job Readiness Training Program. That program was a multi-county initiative, included Halifax, Charlotte, and Mecklenburg counties, and it was delivered in partnership with several other organizations and involved high levels of employer participation. The Job Readiness Training Program was funded by stimulus funds awarded to the Tri-County Community Action Agency, and the funds were designated to prepare the unemployed for the workplaces of today. We were able to work with the South Central Workforce Investment Board, the Virginia Workforce Center, Danville and Southside Virginia Community Colleges, the Amago Green LLC, and we delivered an 8-week, very comprehensive workplace readiness training program. And in fact, this morning I was told that one of our completers was hired very recently, and we're really thrilled about that, and it really is about workplace readiness. And if you would like more information about that, talk to some of the employers who are represented today. Many of them participated and would be able to give you really good insight in terms of that. We also have information available on our website. Today's event, the Workforce Forum, is an example of our commitment to focus on critical issues affecting businesses and individuals in our communities. Through educational events such as today's forum, Workforce at SVHEC will continue to work with various workforce stakeholders to identify and deliver solutions to the ever-growing needs of this region. We plan for today's forum to become a regular platform for continued dialogue about education, employment, and economic development. Our organization is committed to continued identification and delivery of these programs to support the growth of employers in our region and the workers they seek to employ. Workforce at SVHEC. We hope that you will get a lot of good information from today's event. As you hear about what we are doing at the SVHEC for our region, we invite you to consider staying actively involved in our efforts to positively affect the region's economy. You can stay informed with us by signing up to serve on our soon-to-be-created Workforce at SVHEC Advisory Council. In your form packet, you have a document that looks like this. It's a half sheet. And you are invited to complete that. I encourage you, you're invited to complete that form and let us know after you've heard even more about what we offer and what we do at the SVHEC, if you're interested in continuing to stay actively involved in helping to guide our direction, our paths, our actions. And most importantly, we want you to help us stay aligned, to keep our efforts aligned with the needs of the employers and the communities that we serve.